And then we move to the third major sign, and that is the splitting of the moon in half. It is a sahih account, a true account mentioned in Sahih al-Bukhari, that at the time of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam, the moon did split in half. Whether it was a scientific occurrence or not is immaterial, because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, who creates the information of science that people discover, does not need the causes that are known in science to make something happen. So if the moon has to split, we need no scientific causes, because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the creator of the cause and effect. And the cause and effect does not control Allah, but Allah controls the cause and effect. So at the time of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, there was no known scientific cause, but the moon did split in half, as reported by Al-Bukhari. Now, science today says that the speed of rotation of the earth plus the speed of rotation of the moon makes a fixed entity, which means that if the earth will slow down, the moon will speed up, because the sum is always a fixed number. So as the earth will slow down in its rotation, the moon has to speed up in its rotation, both around its axis and around the earth. And as the moon will speed up around the slowing down earth, it will come closer and closer to the earth. And as it will come closer to the earth, the gravitational force of the earth will be such that it will exert its influence on both halves of the moon, that which is directly facing the earth and that which is away from the earth. And when it reaches a certain point that the gravity will affect both halves, it will split those halves into two, and the moon will split in half. This is what science tells us. And another thing that will cause the earth also to split is that as the moon will speed up, we know that there is the centripetal force and centrifugal force. I don't want to go to the depth of that. That will cause the elements of the moon to separate from the center of the moon. اقتربت الساعة وانشق القمر. This is in Surah Al-Qamar, that the hour is approaching. People say, why is it in the past tense? It says that the hour had approached. اقتربت الساعة وانشق القمر. Because we say that the linguistic perfection of the Quran is that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala talks about things in the past tense to teach us that this is a surety that it will happen, as you know that things that happened in the past already took place. That when you knew that this conference started at a certain time, we knew that because it's in the past. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tells us about things that will happen in the future for a sure in the past tense, to tell us that it is a surety, as you should know that something already happened. اقتربت الساعة وانشق القمر. Definitely the moon is going to split in half. Now,